What's going on, y'all? VNNCZ3 here, coming back at you with another Lord's Mobile Strategy Guide. And if you like what you hear and what you see in the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support, and that's why I make these daily Lord's Mobile videos. So, without further ado, let's dive right into it, guys. Just like the title of the video says, this is the updated turtle strategy. I'm going to make this super sweet and simple. Let's go ahead and cover buildings, okay? Really quick here. I have 3 infirmaries that cover 63k troops. I have more than 63k troops, but right now I need gold, okay? Gold is a hot commodity, guys, and I don't want to use up all the resources that are in my bags. So eventually I'm going to tear down one of these manors, and I'm going to go ahead and build an infirmary, or I might tear 2 down and build more infirmaries. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and discuss why I'm not going to do that here in just a little bit, guys. But let me move on, right? I use a ratio of 5 lumber mills, 6 quarries, 6 mines, and only 1 farm, okay? My army is going to be too big to feed them all for the hourly upkeep, guys. You don't kid yourselves and build a ton of farms. You don't need it, okay? You really don't. Go gather if you have to absolutely have food, gather or ask a guildie to send you resources or something, and then time your building and your troops and whatnot during that time when you have the resources. So don't be a sucker and build a ton of farms, guys, because I'm telling you, all of the other resources are so much more valuable. They really are. Especially when you get to this point, everything costs a buttload of resources. So like this infirmary, to upgrade it, just look at it, 1.5 million food, and I'm okay with that. But what I'm not okay with is the almost 2 million stones you need, the 3 million wood you need, and the 1.1 million ore that you need, guys. It's a lot of resources to upgrade, okay? It really is. Not to mention the research, okay? It's a lot of stuff to go through. So please do yourself a favor and use a ratio similar to this. You don't have to use this exact one, but just something similar. I produce 58k ore, and I produce 71.6k stones, but I produce 279k lumber, guys. I'm telling you, wood is extremely valuable in this game. Pretty much everything needs it except for cavalry troops. I think that's the only thing that doesn't need it. But other than that, guys, it's super important. So is gold. But anyways, guys, let's move on to the stat sheets here. So I constantly use a 1 week boost in stone production, timber production, ore, and gold. Guys, do yourself the favor and use your guild coins for those, okay? Look, they're not expensive. Let me show you. Okay, go to your resources, and I have 2 of them, by the way, saved up on each. But buy yourself 1. That's 38.3k coins for the first gold boost, and then 19.2k for the ore, 19.2k for the timber, and 19.2k for the stone. Invest, guys. Do yourself a big favor and buy those, because it's for an entire week. There's no way to get rid of it, and it's always going to be around. Even if your leader gets captured, you will still have these boosts. They're like an account boost. So do yourself the favor and do that. Or spend your guild coins on these chests right here, the rare material chest boxes. That's also going to help you out quite a bit. So let's see here. Let's go over talents. Yeah, talents. So I've got nothing on the left side, as you guys can see, because I am not worried about how fast I produce troops. I'm not in attack mode or defense mode. I'm in turtle mode, guys. I'm just trying to develop my base as fast as possible, okay? So bear with me. If you don't see it maxed out, I am just putting enough points into it to get to the next tier down, okay? Remember that, okay, when you're putting your points in. Now, I maxed out construction speed 1 and research speed 1 because it's going to give me a passive 40% each, by the way. And then I brought all the way down here. I got my construction speed 2 and my research speed 2, and that's a total of 105% passive, permanently passive, as long as your leader's not captured, by the way. It's going to give you 105% passive to those bonuses. And so a big part of the game is actually research and building. Military is whatever, you're always going to be building it, but the research and the buildings itself are actually super important to have. It just is, guys. Remember that whenever you're building stuff up, it's just important to have those. So moving down, right? Don't pick the gathering up, guys. You're literally at your most vulnerable when you're outside of your base because there's no infirmaries for your troops to heal at. So that's attacking and gathering. I cannot tell you how many times we've been at war with a guild and I've saw one of the enemies gathering on a node, and I just send my troops over there and obliterate them all. So, yeah, it's all fair in love and war. Don't be salty about it because you didn't pay attention. You kind of gathered on a node and then went away. People like me will snipe you out, and I mean that's what happens. It just does, guys. This is a game of war, not a game of tickles. So, yeah, remember that. Remember that the next time you send troops out to gather, always pay attention. Be there at your phone or do something. Okay. It's super important. So, moving down, guys, I maxed out my timber production, okay? 288%. Timber, like I said, is extremely important in the game. You're going to run out of it really quickly. So, get that up. Go get da da da. I can't even talk today, guys. All I'm going to say here is get that up to max. It's super important. Ore production 3 and the stone production 3 here, they're at 22 each because I already maxed out my gold 3, and so that's important to get to because gold's a hot commodity. The ore and the stone production, I get 8 points right now every time I level, so 4 points go into each of them, and once those two things are maxed, I may just end up going all offense because I'll be developed by then. I'll go ahead and put all my stuff into training speed 1 and training speed 2. I will get my research, and then I'll probably have just enough points to max out timber production and or the gold production as well. So guys, that's the way I would recommend you spend your talent points if you're at war constantly or you're getting bombarded, yada yada yada. Like we're at war right now. That's why you guys see the little logo right here. Like I'm bouncing it with the 16. That's why it's on fire right now. It's because people are rallying left and right, because our bigger targets need more than one person attacking, yada yada yada. Anyways, long story short, guys, if you're at war, you're constantly fighting, or you just want a safe way to develop your base, the turtle strategy works. It does, guys. Something just to show you guys here, the manors each gives me about 11 to 12% troop training speed. So look at my boosts really quick. Disregard the construction and the research speed because those fluctuate up and down depending on the relics that I'm wearing. But I've got 166% training speed only off of these manors. So if I had the extra 122%, I would be almost at 300% training speed. These go from like 10 hours right now. Like if I train the cavalry, it goes from 10 hours, 1 minute, and 31 seconds to like 6 hours and some change. So I'm okay with that. I really am. Too many people, like I said, they're doing this right here. They're going down this left side. They go to the troop training 1, troop training 2. They go down here, they get that, and then they go down the right side. And, there's no correct way to do it, guys. Every way is the correct way. I'm preferring linear gain over a mass inflation. Okay, like most people around my might and my castle level, they're one of two things. Either they're low on might because they're just building their core, or they're really high on might because they are 100%, what's the word I'm looking for here? They are just troops. So if they get attacked, and it happens often too, somebody charges their card for like $300 or $400 or whatever it is, and then they get slaughtered by a bunch of people, and there's no way to get that money back. So I prefer to spend my money in my core might, and then whatever I get for free, I go ahead and spend it in my military. So that's the kind of the strategy guide for you guys. Build your manors up, okay? Build your infirmaries up. Get your production online, and then worry about your military, guys. I'm telling you. I've been getting attacked left and right, and I'm not crying about it. My military's out right now. I'm attacking somebody, or at least sending my troops out right now to attack somebody. And so my might will go from like 6.4 million to like 6 million. And I don't even care. Like, you can attack me non-stop, yada, yada, yada. And guess what? My base is still going to produce a lot of resources, and so it's not going to stunt my growth. That's the thing. The turtle strategy prevents the stunting of your development. And that's the problem a lot of players have, is they focus so much on their military that they forget their core. They spend all their gems, all their speed ups, everything on military to get a massive military force. Nobody's gonna mess with me until it happens, and then you get, half your military's dead. You go from 10 million might to like 5 million might, and now you don't have enough infirmaries to take care of your troops, or you did, but you attacked. There's a bunch of stuff that happens, guys. So before I get into that situation where I have to worry about, do I have enough troops? Can I rebuild fast? Things of the sort. Because when you get attacked, man, if your leader gets captured and you don't have a good core in your base, good luck is all I'm going to say here, because that's absolutely terrible. When it happens, it does. It's super terrible, guys. So do yourself a major, 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 major favor here and work your core up. Right now, I'm just kind of building, like I'm building my prison up right now because I want to execute people eventually. And then I'll go back to my manors. But look, guys, it requires a lot of resources to build those. 500k of each of the resources except for the ore. And so basically when I get a 500k wood, if my research allows it as well, I will go ahead and build on one of these manors. I will. It takes me 7.5 hours if I don't have my construction gear on, which, by the way, I do. That's the other thing, too, guys. Relics are super important here, okay? Go to my cabinet. Okay, look, I've got one helmet for EXP, that's given, one chest piece for EXP, and basically all of the mythic grade armor I have on right now, or that I have, is given to me, okay, because I bought into the game, they're going to give me that, so I've got 100% player EXP boost, but all of the blue gear and the purple gear you see, I've crafted. I've got this one helmet to rule them all. It's going to give me a large army capacity and army defense, so when I'm idle, like kind of right now, I'm going to go like this. This helmet is going to give me, actually I'm not going to change that. It's gold production of 13%, but normally when I'm in attack mode I don't have this helmet on. I've got my other one on, my Devil Visage, because just viewing it and upgrading it to the next tier, like to the mythic grade, it's going to give me 17% army capacity. That's a lot, guys, but the army defense is even better. So it's going to take a while for me to get this. I only have so many wood planks, fused all of these, and I can make one purple right here. I've got a purple right there, but I don't have enough of these pelts to make it. I need 2 more of these blue ones. So I'm going to open up some of these chests right now that I've gotten, and hopefully I'll get, the rest of the resources that I need, guys. So get your relics up. They're super important. Get your resource producing buildings up. Those are also super important as well. Rare hero chest. Cool. I'll take it. Jewels, guys. Jewels are always really good, especially when you get the blue jewels, like the ranged attack jewels. They go into your gear, directly slotted into your gear, and they're really sweet, guys. Gimme good. Ooh, I wish this rare was a pelt. That'd been super sweet, because I need 3 more of those before I can hit the combine button. So yeah, give me a mythic grade pelt, and I'll be super stoked. Oh wow, an epic grade log. Oh, it sucks, man. I don't like the logs, but I did get 2 of the pelts right here, which is pretty sweet. The epic grade log. Not a lot of things use the log, unfortunately. Give me something good. Nope. Oh well. And so I don't think anything I have requires the use of a log. So let me upgrade. Nope, I've got that. Check this one. Nope. So far, no dice. Nothing is using the log that I've got equipped currently. So that's the unfortunate part. I wish you could trade resources, like even on a 2-for-1 basis. I'll trade you 2 purples for one, for one of the other purples. That'd be pretty sweet. But anyways, guys, hopefully this guide was educational to you. Hopefully it was. And if it wasn't, let me know in the comments why. So I can improve. Tell me why. Hey, you didn't talk about this. You didn't talk about that. So look at these are the heroes I have garrisoned. Okay. My leader is currently out because I'm attacking, and I've got these heroes garrisoned. I can change them just like so, and I think I will. I will go ahead and put the cavalry in there as well, and I kind of like the way this looks. Let me see here. Let me take out her and put in this right here, trap attack, infantry, no. I like the cavalry a lot more. So these are going to be my garrison troops, and I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, guys, love, peace, and chicken grease. Be safe, but above all, guys, stay classy.